What's up, steamers? High hope dreamers? What's going on? Today, we are brewing some Ormus. For those who want to see this shit, look at that. Oh, that's nice. That's that fluffy white gold. Alright, well, it's done. I just gotta strain this out with a turkey baster. You just gotta get all this clear liquid out of here. Should be doing this over the sink, but I just took a shower. And I'd rather not because it's all foggy and I don't want to bring my camera in there. I'm actually going to make the white Ormus, or the powder Ormus, too, out of this. I've been doing the powder, and it gives me way better results. I don't know if it's just because I'm consuming more with the powder, but also I think because I put it like under my tongue and on the inside of my lip, so it gets into my system a little bit better. And it's not like the water kind of runs off, it like dissolves right into my mouth. So I've noticed a little bit better results. I had crazy dreams last night. I've been taking Ormus for like 2 months now, almost 1 month, or a month or 2 months. 1 month, almost 2 months. And I feel really good. I had like 4 or 5 dreams, all very vivid last night, so. Alright. Now you can get a look. You can see how it's like pasty almost. I tried making the powder yesterday. I'll show you guys what I got out just for a second. I don't like coming in here because it's too foggy. But I stopped cooking it because basically you just put it in a frying pan. It's a little powdery, you could tell. See that? It's a little powdery, but it's like kind of chunky. Reminds me almost of bread dough. That's where I think they got like manna from, like bread from heaven. Because it is chunky like dough. I didn't finish because my parents were coming home and I didn't want to be brewing Ormus. Just because it's kind of weird, you know? Not that I think it's weird, but the average person might. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm brewing a crack or something. Alright, so now we got our Ormus. Now we're going to the kitchen. Also, I'm starting fasting today. I stopped vaping weed. I don't smoke weed anymore, I vape it. Which is giving me really better results when it comes to not only the high, but the amount of pressure I feel on my chest. So that's some good stuff. First, I'm going to take a coffee strainer. Yesterday I didn't do this when I was trying to make the powder, but I think it just makes sense to strain out more of the liquid stuff first. Rather than just try and dry it out without straining it. I'm sure you could do this with a cheesecloth too. You know, if you want to learn how to make Ormus, you know, even the liquid form, well, you start with the liquid form, then you move into the solid. So you don't make it solid and then, well, you can actually make it liquid, solid, and then liquid again, but you don't make it solid and then liquid. I want to get all that coffee grind out of there, just because hopefully it doesn't taste like coffee after I do this or whatever. Alright. I want to put something underneath it in case more than I want falls through. Like a bowl or something. My dog's barking. I'm coming over this, just hold on. Alright. Try and do this with one hand as best as possible. I might have to set you guys down here for a second. Hold on. Try and make it so you can see what's going on. check this out. So we got the strainer. It's just pretty thick stuff, so I'd imagine that most of the liquid can drain out. You can see how it's like super gloppy and thick. I made this one a little bit gloppier and thicker. Yeah, this is gonna work way better, I know it is. Okay, you know what we do is I'm just gonna put this right over that. There, beautiful. Now I got this pan. Alright, check this out. And you don't want to boil it, you just want to make it simmer. Dehydrate it. Okay. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. But check that out. It's like pudding. See that? I actually did that perfect. I'm really excited about that. And this is like my own method of doing this. But I made a pretty thick I make a pretty good Ormus now, I must say. Now it's in there. See how it's like pasty? It looks like, I don't know what it looks like. Looks like, I don't know, Elmer's glue maybe. Okay. Looks like that. See how it's like sloppy? And you're supposed to stir that around, which I will throughout the day. But it takes a long time. It's going to take a long time. Because you don't want it to get too hot. You just want it to simmer. Right on simmer. Alright, well that's that. Now I'm going to talk about fasting with Ormus and also helping your weed tolerance. So I ran out of weed yesterday, and you know, like I said, I vape weed now. I don't even smoke it. So I decided, like, you know, I'm gonna go on a 2-day fast because I figured whenever I like quit smoking weed, I have no appetite, you know. So I figured what I'd do is like, oh, it's a good time to fast. I have no appetite anyways. I don't even want to eat food. And it's going to help my tolerance even more get back to normal because it's detoxing me. Because weed does have toxins in it just like everything else does. Food itself. So I'm fasting and I drink Ormus when I fast because that is also a detox and it's just minerals. I already had some Ormus this morning. And actually I eat it now, so I don't even drink it. I eat it. I'm more for the powder form than the liquid form. Just because, like I said, it sets into your mouth a little bit better, and I think it gets into your system better that way. And you can consume more, it feels like. I don't know. Maybe I just consume more because I'm eating it, not drinking it. I think about how much I was consuming if I was drinking it. It's like nothing compared to how much if I eat it. But yeah, I had some pretty crazy dreams last night. Like wild dreams. Like I had like 4 or 5, and I was just starting to recall all of them this morning. And you know, just after a month of 2 months taking Ormus, like I just noticed a lot of physical changes. My back feels a lot better. My anxiety is like gone. I used to be a pretty anxious dude, not very confident, but I noticed that like I can just talk to people on the spot, no problem. Like I don't know, just no anxiety at all. Like that's one thing I think it's done the best with is my anxiety. As far as spirituality goes, you know, I do believe it does help the spiritual mind and the, you know, the soul and the spirit, you know, in general. I think that's one thing though that you have to, is not going to come so much in the physical form, like Ormus, I think that's more of like the word and the spirit, the air, you know, and the word of God. Like, you can be very spiritual without Ormus, you know, obviously, but I don't think you can be very spiritual without God and just Ormus, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a big Hindu or Buddhist person. I'm not for Hinduism or Buddhism. I actually tell people to get away from those texts and those religions because they're not of Christ. They're not of the truth. You know, Christ isn't even a religion. Christ is the truth. Being Christian isn't even a religion. It's just the truth, okay? It's just the real, it's reality, all right? It's not a faith so much, you know, like these other religions. Judaism is actually truth, but it's not, the thing is like Judaism denies Christ as the Messiah, so it's anti-Christ in a lot of ways. Not that it's bad to be any of these religions, but it's not good. Let's say that. If you're a Christian, it's good because it's the truth. It's real. It's reality. You know? So when you say, oh, people can believe whatever they want to believe, it's like, no, they can't believe in falsities and things that aren't true. You only can believe in things that are true, which are Christianity. So the spiritual aspect has to come more from the Word, in my perspective, although Ormus does enhance it with the Word. For example, my dreams are more intense, so I'm able to read what my subconscious mind is trying to tell me. And, you know, I can pick up certain things. You know, I really can. I mean, so vivid dreams, so vivid. So it's pretty cool. It's crazy. So anyways, back to, like, help my weed tolerance with this fasting and eating Ormus and stuff. You know, weed tolerance is a good thing to keep down. Like, there's times where I vape every day for so long that it doesn't even affect me anymore, you know. And so I gotta take a break and settle down and stop, realize, like, that's just not, you know, it's not completely healthy to live like that. So, and it's a benefit too, because once you stop, you know, doing it, it hits you twice as hard the next time you do it. So, and that's why I like to fast and drink Ormus when I do it, because it's actually helping my tolerance at a quicker pace, because it's detoxing me so fast. And now when you fast, you drink tons of distilled water. Don't fast, you know, without drinking tons and tons of distilled water. I already had like 16 ounces this morning, you know, and it's early, so I have like this whole carboy of distilled water just to drink from. So yeah, it's just a form of cleansing, and if you haven't tried fasting, I think you should try it. You might get a headache the first day, but that's just a symptom of it. It's just, you know, detoxing. You'll probably get a headache later. I always get headaches when I don't eat enough food for that reason, so you know, you just gotta fight through it. Then you know, that's it. There's all these wild raspberries out here. Check this out. I've been picking these. I don't know if you can see those. Here they are. Check that out. You can see them. I've been picking those for the last couple days. I'm supposed to be fasting the other day. I don't know if I should pick them. It's kind of tempting. You know, I can pick them without eating them for sure. So, yeah, beautiful day, man. Check this out. Look at this. I like coming outside talking. Way better scenery. So yeah, Ormus fasting and working on your weed tolerance. Peace.